Hi, my name is Nailah Hunter, and I'm so excited to be the resident artist for the Wide Rainbow Residency this month. This is the first of 4 video diaries that I will be sharing with you, just kind of talking about the process of my work. So, yes, I'm a musician by trade. I play harp, I play piano. Generally see myself as a composer, doing a lot of work for film and TV in the next year. I'm really excited about that. And one thing that has really just come forth for me in my practice, and something that I just know that I enjoy so much, is bringing a visual piece to life sonically, right? So this idea of making a visual score. I would love to explore one of my favorite paintings. It is called Sadko in the Underwater Kingdom by a very old and long dead painter called Ilya Repin. One of the first things that I think of when I see this painting is the temperature. It looks cold down there, right? So what does cold as a temperature sound like to you, right? And so I love using my Korg keyboard here. It just has a lot of different sounds in it. So without even knowing the story, just looking at this painting, what kind of storyline can you come up with for yourself, right? Because obviously there's the way that the artist intended the work to be processed, and then there's the way that, the viewer is going to process the work, and those don't always match up, but it's all valid, right? So, yeah. Personally, I'm really excited by the bubble-like textures, because they look a lot like stars, right? That iridescent kind of glow that stars in space would have. And I also really like the details of the little underwater sea creatures. There's a translucent jellyfish, and it looks like one of those jellyfish from very deep in the sea, like deep ocean, the ones that are bioluminescent, right? So I'm just adding what comes to mind, right? So we have this bass track, and there's some rhythm to it, right? It's a pulse, 2, 3, 4, 1, right? So how can I add something that feels like these cold bubbles? Okay, so that's my first pass. And now we're creating a larger texture with these chords being triggered at different times, right? So my next task here is to create the flowing sound of water. Even though they're all down there in the depths of the water, there's still the currents, and there's still the fish swimming in their own direction, right? And I'm gonna look now in the section of my keyboard that is called motion, and see if we can find a nice textured sound. Do you think it sounds like water? I don't think it sounds like water just yet. lot of music production, and especially the kind of music that I like to make, ambient soundscapes, that is all about layering, right? So these are just some sort of insights to my process and how I'm thinking when I'm creating with an image in mind.